Conor McGregor, thanks for joining the Mac Life. I think the first question we start off with is how and why Donald Cerrone?
I mean, me and Donald have had a history for a while, right? And I did say I'd fight him. If you look at the list of call-outs or the people that I've engaged with, Donald was probably one of the first ones. So he's first on the list, and that's it. And I'll get to every single one of them also.
Why exactly is this fight at 170 pounds? I mean, there's a lot been said about it. It raised a few eyebrows when it was announced. Why, in your opinion, is this at 170?
Well, first of all, it's what I weigh right now. You know what I mean? So, what's the lightweight title fight on? Is April, is it? April or March? So why cut weight to that, and then likely something will happen there. So I'll be ready to slot in for that bout. So, I'll just have a fight, a good solid camp at 170 with no weight cut. A good fight. I know Donald's a good fighter, great records, most knockdowns, most head kicks, most fights, most rounds. He's got a lot of UFC records under his belt, so I'll get a great camp, a great fight, and then it'll take me into the year. I'm looking at this as a season, so this is the beginning of the season. Donald was the first one that I agreed to have a bout with, and here we are.
When you and him had that back and forth at the press conference a few years ago, do you think he's a different fighter now than he was then, or has he just maintained the same style and the same sort of energy?
I mean, a lot has happened since that time, right? I was only the interim featherweight champion, so he's gone on and had some great fights. I've gone on and done what I've done, obviously. So a lot has changed. Skill-wise, he's probably remained the same, I'd say. So I look forward to tonight. I'm very, very well prepared. My team has been phenomenal this camp. I can't thank my people, the people that are close to me enough. And I just feel good to be in this spot that I'm in. I don't have to worry about the weight cut. I can focus on my skills, focus on my endurance, focus on my strength, and build myself, you know what I mean? Build myself back up. That's what allowed me to achieve the things I achieved. The dual weight championship, it was consistency, consecutive bouts, back to back. So that's what I'm looking to replicate again.
We'll get onto the lightweight title fight in a minute. But I think when 170 was announced, everyone is linking you to Jorge Masvidal. I mean, his rise this year has been pretty crazy. Dana White says that is a fight you're interested in. Is it a fight you're interested in?
Yeah, I'd face Jorge. I'm not going to 170 just for Jorge. You know what I mean? He hasn't got really anything. I wasn't really that happy with how that bad motherfucker thing ended. I think it's unfinished. In my opinion, that bout is unfinished. It was only getting into a good bout, I believe. So we were robbed of rounds 4 and 5 in that bout. But I like that welterweight bout. I like that the welterweight title fight that was on the weekend. I like the look of that. I like the look of Kamaru Usman. I like the look of Colby. I'm open to it all at 170.
Where do you see openings in them? Because I think people look at that title fight and they think, oh wow, what these great strikers, these cardio machines. Where do you see their weaknesses?
You know, a lot of people forget about my skill base. You know, so I'm going to go in there and remind them. I don't feel these people are on my level when I am committed. I have not been committed in a while, up until about a year ago. You know, I started really committing myself. And I look forward to going back and showcasing my skills to the people. So
the idea is to get through Cowboy in January, stay fit, stay ready, as you like to say, and then jump into that Tony Khabib fight if something happens. Why exactly do you think something's going to happen to stop that fight?
You know the way they are. It's happened multiple times, right? Scheduled 4 times in a row. Now this is the 5th. For me, I'm back in my old frame of mind. I just want consistency. I want competition. It's what I love to do. You know, to be in that healthy state of mind and in my body also. So. That's it, whoever, wherever. I had a little game plan, right? I was coming back for the season. Frankie was another one, he was very respectful. I wanted to compete against him, there was reasons and that, but really, the UFC were coming back at me and saying this and saying that, so I put it in the UFC's hands. I do not care. I am back to who I am. And I look forward to going in and showcasing it on January 18th. And whoever's after that, again, it does not matter, I'll be ready. This is the beginning of my 2020 season.